Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun, fast Vinyasa flow class for you. It's hopefully going to leave you feeling amazing, and if you have any extra quarantine calories to burn off, then this is going to be a fantastic class for you to do. We're also going to focus on building strength as always, but remember to listen to your body, to modify anything that you need to, use props, and to practice with kindness. I did just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying these videos. I post about 3 to 4 videos a week so you can stay updated, and of course give them a like if you like them, and it will help my channel out a lot. Mwah, thank you. Okay my lovelies, we are going to start our class sat in our Thunderbolt pose. Just take a moment to allow your hands to rest onto the tops of the thighs, allowing yourself to arrive on your mat, leaving the external world behind. Anything going on in your life at the moment, problems or stresses that you might be sending or directing your energy towards. Just take a moment to draw all of that energy back with each inhale, allowing it to flow back into the body as you dedicate this practice to yourself. Allowing yourself to be in the present moment, in that place of peace. A few more deep breaths here as you keep drawing your energy back with each inhale, relaxing and softening the body with every exhale. The eyes can stay closed if you wish. We're interlacing the fingers behind the back. Roll the shoulders back and down, and draw the hands down towards the earth behind you. Exhale, draws your left ear to the left shoulder. Find a nice stretch all the way through the side of the neck. Exhale, rolls the chin along the chest. Inhale, right ear above the right shoulder. And gently bring the head back to center and start to draw your arms away from the body. See how far the shoulders will allow you to lift those arms. And maybe starting to lift the gaze up towards the ceiling and gently press the chest forward. Finding a nice opening into the upper back and through the shoulders. Your exhale falls belly to the thighs. Third eye to the mat if it can reach. And then see if those arms can keep lifting up high. Use the strength and the flexibility in the shoulders, accepting whatever they come to. Feel free to take it one step further on your next inhale. Lift onto the crown of the head. The knees separate, hips distance apart. And start to draw those arms even further away from the body. Take some nice deep breaths here. Releasing the hands underneath the shoulders, we're in our tabletop position. Take a moment to get nice and stable. Draw your belly button back towards the spine, switching on the core. Inhale, extends the right arm, spread the fingers, extend the left leg, flex the foot. Each exhale, draw the elbow to the knee underneath the body, round the spine. Inhale, extends. 3 more, perfect. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, last one and hold. Exhale, squeeze the knee and the elbow up in towards the chest, pressing into the upper back for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extends the right arm and the left leg, keep them lifted. Sweep the right arm back and drop the left heel towards the glute. See if you can reach back for that foot, trying to find the front of the ankle. You can stay here, squeezing the heel in towards the glute for a quad stretch, or maybe start to press that foot up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling, so you're taking it into more of a back bend. Being mindful of that lower back. And then slowly release. Back to your tabletop, exhale, round through the spine. Perfect, come back to neutral spine. Your inhale extends the left arm, spread the fingers. Right leg flex the foot 4 times. Exhale, elbow to knee. Round up through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and hold. Elbow touching knees, squeeze it up to the body. Perfect, rounding through the back for 3, 2, 1. Your inhale extends. Option to reach the arm back. Try and take hold of that right ankle. Heeling towards the glute or pressing away up into the hand. Decide whether you want to take that back bend, that shoulder opening. Perfect, then release. Exhale, round the spine. Coming into neutral spine, toes tuck underneath. Hover the knees off the mat. Straight line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Draw your belly button back to the spine. Exhale, extends the legs. You're in downward facing dog. Not for long. Your next inhale draws you back to that hovering tabletop. Perfect. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to hover. Exhale to extend. Perfect. Last one. Inhale to hover, hold here. And start to round through the back. Press the weight into the hands. Drawing your belly button back to the spine. Feel that core switch on for 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel free to bring in some movement here. Or you can hold in stillness. Just waking up the backs of your legs. Send the gaze to the hands. Step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms together, standing, opening into the upper back. Let the gaze be nice and high. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine. Step back to plank. Slow and with controlled exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Perfect. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keeping it moving, one more. Send the gaze to the hands. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthens the spine. Exhale, release into your forward fold. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Big exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Stepping back to high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can keep the modifications by stepping, or you can switch it up by floating the feet. Send the gaze to the hands, bending into the knees, step or float to the top of the mat. Landing nice and lightly. Inhale, halfway. Perfect. Exhale, forward fold. Palms together. Inhale to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or float back through your chaturanga. When you jump back, land lightly, bending the elbows at the same time. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. One more, just like that. Send the gaze to the hands. Step or float those feet, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Palms together. Inhale to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Send the gaze to the hands. Step those feet together at the top of the mat. Squeeze the knees and the feet together. Press the palms. Inhale draws you up into your chair pose. Draw your belly button back towards the spine. Let the gaze be high. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing. Left heel turns in, right foot steps between the hands. Press the palms together, inhale, rise up for warrior one. Draw the left hip forward, pull the right hip back. One breath, one movement, exhale, hands down, step straight back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Perfect, right heel turns in, left foot steps between the hands. Press the palms together, inhale for your warrior one. Square the hips, straighten out through the arms. Perfect. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale for 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you through this practice. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Stack the hips. And drop your right heel down towards the left glute, shining that right knee up towards the sky. Perfect. On your exhale, bring that right knee to tap the right elbow as you float into plank. Good. Extending, inhale. Stack the hips. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, press back, stack the hips. Perfect, last one. Exhale, knee to elbow and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Stepping into lizard pose. So that right foot comes to the outside of the right hand. Stay lifted on that left knee and just rock. Forward and backward off the toes. Start to open up deeper into the hips. Then gently dropping the left knee down. Take the right hand to the inside of the right leg and gently open out to the side. Move that stretch deeper into the outer hips. Good. Gently draw back to center. We're going to take it into side plank on our left side. So you can keep the left knee down if you need to. Our option is to keep your right hand on the right knee. As you come back to side plank, draw that right knee with you. So building a lot of strength here. Feel free to modify. Squeezing up high. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That right hand stays on the right knee and we draw it back to the top of the mat. Good. Lowering the left knee down, releasing the top of the foot. We're in low lunge. Inhale lifts us up, lift out of the hip crease. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Just like we did at the beginning of the class, roll the shoulders back and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and let that gaze be high. Whilst you keep gently guiding the hips forward to find that hip flexor stretch. Perfect, and then back toes tuck underneath. We're hovering that left knee off the mat. Good. Keep pausing here. Keep holding, keep breathing. Maybe starting to draw those arms a little further away from the body. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Back knee extends. We're in high lunge. With those fingers still interlaced behind the back. One more time, roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe you can take it into a little back bend as you lift the gaze high. Keep breathing here, holding strong. Perfect. As you release, lean forwards. Arms come up in line with the ears. We're in arrowhead lunge. The knees right over the ankle. And you've got a straight line from that top middle finger to the back heel. Staying here for 3 breaths. Embracing any wobbling, any quivering into the legs. Arms staying in line with the ears. As we gently start to drop to the inside of the back foot, opening for extended side angle, so the body opens to the side of the room. But the arms stay up in line with the ears, reaching towards the corner of your room. Length through the right side of the body for 3, 2, 1. Your exhale opens you up into warrior 2. Taking the left hand to the left hip, draw it down. Find a deeper stretch into the inner hip. Flip the front palm, inhale to reverse. That left hand stays gently pressing onto the left hip. Good, on your next exhale, finding extended side angle. Maybe forearm is resting on the thigh. Maybe you're taking it all the way down. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Maybe you're finding a bind here, a full bind or a half bind. Wherever you are, the left shoulder draws back, and see if you can send the gaze back up. Great, releasing. Right hand comes back down, spin onto the left toes, left hand to the mat. Inhale as a right arm lifts, so twist open towards that right leg. Good, stay squeezed up through the back knee. Let the gaze be nice and high. Exhale, hands down. Step back to your high plank. Perfect, and just hold for 3 breaths. Draw the front of the hips forward. Spread the shoulder blades away from each other, nice and strong here. Then gently, one at a time, take it down to the forearms. Fingertips facing forwards. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Holding in our forearm plank. Pointing the right toes away from the body. We're tapping the top of the foot up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Switch sides. Pointing the left toes away. Lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Knees come down. Walk the hands all the way back in. And find your child's pose for 3 deep breaths. Allowing that flow of breath to return if you've lost it. Next inhale draws you back into your tabletop position. Tuck the toes underneath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Stack the hips. Drop that left heel to the right glute. Send that left knee to the sky. 3 times. Exhale, draws the knee to touch the left elbow. Inhale, extends it back as you stack the hips. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, stacks the hips. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, stacks the hips. Perfect. Last one and hold. Exhale, knee to elbow, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Perfect. You're in a high lizard pose, so the back knee is lifted. And start to rock forward and backwards, opening up into the hips. And the back knee lowers. Left hand to the inside of the left knee as you start to draw it away from the body, spinning the chest open. Enjoying that nice deep stretch into the outer hips. Coming back to center, start to think about how you're going to move into your side plank. Lots of options. If you're moving with me, we tuck the back toes underneath, lift up the knee. Left hand onto the left knee as you draw all the way back to the right side. Squeezing up through the hips. Stay nice and strong. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. See if you can step your left foot back to the top of the mat. Maybe the hand can stay onto the knee. Well done. That's not easy. You're back in your low lunge. Inhale draws you up out of the hip crease. As you interlace the fingers behind the back, roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe opening that heart to the sky as you lift the gaze. Back toes tuck underneath, hovering that right knee off the mat. And whilst you're here, maybe you can start to draw those arms away from the body. Try and keep the body nice and central, so try not to lean forward. We're pushing the hips forward, we're lifting the chest up. Good, you've got 3, 2, 1. Front leg stays exactly how it is as you straighten out the back leg. You're in high lunge. One last time. Inhale, rolls the shoulders back and down and opens the chest high. Keep breathing here. Your inhale releases you into your lunge with the arms extended above the head. So spreading through the fingertips nice and strong here, one straight line. Left knee over the left ankle. Good, you've got 3, 2, 1. Back heel starts to drop as you spin open to the side for a variation of our extended side angle to build strength through the core. Fingertips are reaching up towards the corner of the room. Nice bend into that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale into warrior 2. Right hand to the right hip, draw it down. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale, find whatever variation of your extended side angle your body feels like today. With or without that bind, with or without props. Rolling the right shoulder back wherever you are to open the chest. Gently releasing. Left hand comes down first and the right hand comes down. In line with the left foot, turn onto the right toes. Inhale, your left arm lifts, spin the chest open. Let the gaze look up towards the thumb. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the left foot. Stepping back to your high plank. Holding your high plank for 3 breaths to build strength. Draw the front of the hips forward, spread the shoulder blades away from each other. You know where we're going. We're going to come down to the forearms. Take your time. We're switching up a little bit. We're going to come into our dolphin pose. So as we inhale, lift the hips up. Don't worry, if you would prefer to interlace the fingers here, then you can. We're going to start to walk the feet in. So see how those hamstrings feel. See how far you can walk the feet in. The aim is to get the hips over the head. That might not be happening. If you have pincher in your practice, feel free to find your pincher. Otherwise, with me, we're going to inhale as the right leg lifts and hold little lifts with that left foot. So we lift high up onto the toes and then lower the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Switch sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Little lifts this time onto the right toes for 5. Lift the heel high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Drop the knees down. Coming back to the hands, we're going to find our puppy pose to take a nice rest and a nice stretch out for those shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. Start to walk the hands forward. Stay nice and straight for the elbows. Your exhale melts you to the mat. Either melting the forehead down or the chin. Start to walk the hands in, sitting all the way down to the heels. Draw the legs together, rounding the body over, let the arms come either side. And we're just going to take little rocks from left to right if that feels good. Massaging the front of the hip flexors, finding a nice neutralization for the spine. And whilst you're here, see how it feels to massage your forehead against the mat. Rolling it from left to right, releasing any stress. The next inhale gently rolls you back up to where we started. Well done. Take the hands to the heart center. The eyes closed. One big inhale lengthens the spine. One big exhale, maybe a big sigh out through the mouth. Let it all go. Take a moment to find gratitude for yourself, for arriving on your mat, for dedicating this time to both your body and your mind. Now bow your head to your heart. Namaste.